to Scrap Table. How's everyone doing? Long time no see. I hope you miss me. I kind of go into the funk again, on and off, on and off. I guess I a little bit confused about vaccine. Should I get it? Should I not? And I finally gonna do it. Because I stopped reading about it, and I am so against of not just this vaccine, but all kind of vaccine, and you know, but I am more into herbal, herbal, and my dad grew. He's an orphan, and he's grew up in the temple, and he's been learning and practicing herbal. So I wish, my mom had kept his note about all the herbals in his note that he used to cure people and help people. But yeah, this is what happened when you learn the new world and you think the old world not matter. I'm in the mixed feeling between taking the vaccine and whatnot, because of me, from what I read about anemic taking the vaccine. I think it's too much information. It's making us crazy. So I decided to register. I did register, and we'll see when I will have the appointment and what I will get, because we cannot choose what vaccine we are getting. So, and anyway, I just come here to, I feel much better, and I went back to do some journal, making some journal, try to finish the unfinished project that I started, and enjoy gardening. So I feel much better, staying outside and try to think positive, look around, and just give yourself a pat on the back, and you did well, you did great. So I just thought I came in, and it's a happy May. And I have a few digital kits that I upload on Etsy. Just thought I print out and share them with you, and then also this my bowl of word to my May. So if you I did great, I think, for the past month. I have so many things that is bothering me, and then I shake it off and let it go. The word is let it go. I clear out the closet. I clean out the clothes that I don't think I wear it. I can't hang on to them. And why should I waste space, right? And now I have journal to make, so anything I can use as a material. So I think I quite accomplished with that. So let's see what I put in my Etsy shop. I've been working on this kit for quite some time. I've been collecting images from Library of Congress, and I found this poem book from 1500 or 1400. Some of them are earlier as 1400. I was like, oh my goodness. And then it's like, what's like the oldest poem from Japan? Japanese oldest poem is like haiku, I think it's called. And then there's some drawing, and I just have that book for a long time. And then I last year I have a small Japanese art inspired kit in my shop that Gail kindly showed them. Back then I was listed in Zippit, and then Zippit only allow me to have like 20 megabyte files in each listing, so I can only list small kit in there. So, and then I always wanted to make a bigger kit for Japanese theme. And then I've been working on, and I've been cleaning the images. Working on the kit, it would take me about a week, but cleaning the images are take me like months to clean and collecting. And so just so you understand how hard it is to come around and become each image to put on this digital form, because I have a few people asking if I can share my images with them. I'm like, I don't know if it's a fair request. I mean, even though it's not my art, not my painting, but I spend so much time cleaning up and make it into these, like, it's not like some of them, it doesn't look the way it is on here. I spend hours and hours cleaning. So, but anyway, just thought I talk about it. And this is the Japanese journal kit. And I know Japanese art are very colorful and vibrant. They don't have like an in-between, right? They either like really bright and bright color, or gray scale. So I thought I'm gonna make it and meet them in between. So, and then I made it into like a very muted neutral color to this kit, very light color, so that it can be like all time using. So I keep the tone down. So this is again, this kit is big. Had about 31 sheet of everything. And so this is the page I printed with Eco Tank borderless. It's really beautiful. And the back, I keep it very light, but you can still see the birds and the cherry blossom and some writing. Most of the writing were handwritten by it's a poem that go with some arts, and so I assume that there won't be any bad word or maybe. So, and it's mostly nature painting, like birds and flowers, and then the mountain. And so I'm like, whoever can read these, I hope you don't see the bad word in them. So that's a page 1 and the back, and then page 2, and like a green tone. If I have like this graphic and pattern are from Graphic Fairy, the Graphic Fairy premium member site. I know I keep telling you this. It is really highly recommended if you are planning to do the digital like me. I learned from there. They have a tutorial how to layer and masking and all that, and turning image into PNG or brush style to create these. So that would be a good place to start, and then you get the graphic to play around. And then that's what I did. I pick up some graphic that has in the rental bundle in their site, and then I have these and clean it up, and yeah. So, and I keep it like neutral green and pink. It's kind of go together, isn't it? You think it will be contrast, but it does go together. And I love it. I just love it. And I've asked opinion from a friend, and she's a journalist, or she makes some suggestions. So, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Maggie. I really appreciate your feedback on this one. And then and this is the back, the third page, and then the inside, so you can write or you can glue some photo here, and you know. And this one kind of purple tone, purple and blue and white. I just love it. And then the ladies are making tea, and so tradition. And in the back, so I add some line to this so you can journal. It's very fainted line because I don't want it to interfere with these images and writing, but you can still have a line to guide when you write. And then this one, I think I've seen a lot of people using this one image, but I still love it. Like, I love using this. Really beautiful, I have to say it myself. And this is like a full, I think this is their like a, what do you call it, acknowledgement or something, the full page. And then here, that's the page, like 5 for the front and 5 for the back, so it's 10 images all together. And then we'll come to the ephemera, so that you'll get 3 big tags. Okay, and then library pockets and library card. Also, this can be cut out as a stamp. And then this is the paper that I create using a graphic from the Graphic Fairy, and I use for the background mostly. And I just love the color together. But that's why I said when it's so bright, and then I tone it down, masking it to make it to that tone and color, and I love it. And the very piece of the background is the cover image from the book from like the 1400, I think. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like it's a fabric, it's the textile, and I just love it. And that's why I use that as the accent to come back. You can see through them. Excuse me. And this is journal card. And I made attempting to make folder. This is like a too small folder, so you can glue on to cardstock and cut it out, and that will make a nice folder. Because you know, sometimes when we have a pocket that we want to put a small pieces in, so it's hard to go in the pocket, and I thought this would be great, that you can make the folder and put the ephemera in the folder and put it in the pocket, so that way you can pull in and out easily. That idea come from Caroline Crabtree. Thank you, Caroline. And this is the belly band. I just love my belly band. I don't know why. I don't know. I just love it. It's just so beautiful. They're so gentle, right? Like, they're so, what do you call, the fragile looking. But Japanese woman is super strong. So, and here's short pockets using some images from the kit, postcard, and then you got 4 of them. I mean, these, like, next time I will leave it out, the stamp, but I just thought I leave it, and then you can use your real stamp, poster stamp to cover it. And then here's some pockets. These are really deep pocket that will fit like a big tag, or some even another, like a small ephemera folder that will fit in here. And then there's some label that can be used to decorate. And here's some. So you get four big pockets together. And here's the book. I love this book cover so much, and this is gonna be a journaling card that fold, or you can make another small notebook with these. It's just so pretty. Like, I don't know, because of love. I love yellow, right? I mean, all these original, like the number, or the label and label here, and all of these, I did not add it in, and that's how the book looked like. So I thought I'd leave that because it's just so beautiful. That's the 2-fold journal cards, and then you get an envelope, cut and fold. That's really pretty, not too bright, so you can, there's a lot of room for you to decorate still. Like, I know when it's really busy, it's so hard to decorate, right? But this is like, I keep it toned down so that you can add your embellishment and not going crazy, too busy for your eyes. And this is my coin envelope that I love making them. So if you don't like the flap, you can cut off the flap and just leave that there. And you get the 4 bookmark. Very nice bookmark. I'm thinking of making these into like a laminate. I want to laminate these. And then you get a small embellishment. Like, I love making tea card this style. So you can, if you buy my kit, you can keep it as a collection, you know, as a collection of tea card. And then there's some tickets to decorate, to make a closure. Sorry, I keep yawning. Closure for your pocket here. I've been doing so much garden work this morning. I think my body is telling me the time to go to bed. And then you get 1-inch this that you can use to close your envelope or your coin envelope. And then you get this medallion. I just thought this is a really nice, simple embellishment. You can add doily, you can add lace, anything to it. But I think these, you know, I can see these as a boho as well. Like, you can make a boho with Japanese boho. You know what I mean? Like lots of silk and poofy thing, and you know, but that would be so opposite with Japanese, right? Japanese is very minimalist in everything because they have so little land, right, to live on, so they have to be very practical. And here's the tag, small tag and medium tag. And here's another coin envelope. I love this image so much. That's why I use it so often. And then you get another journaling card. This is the individual journal card that you can back it up. This is also the book cover. I just thought it's so beautiful, just how it ripped and worn and torn, and this is the inside of the book, and it has watercolor painting on the page. And if you know me, blue and yellow is my favorite color, and the blue and yellow watercolor, and the handwriting is just exquisite. I wish I when I was in high school, I learned, it's a choice. I learned Japanese for 3 months, and I can only say a few things before you eat. Itadakimasu, gosayo, gozaimasu, konbanwa, arigato gozaimasu. I can remember. And then what's that? I love you. Anata wa anishimasu. I think that's okay. That's it. That's all I can remember. And then this is beautiful, and the fan. Oh, and then the triangle pocket. And I learned how to do this well tail, so this is like just to throw in. They may not be equal because I'm learning how to do this. This is the hardest thing to do. Like, it took me forever to come up with this pattern, and I think this one's still not, it look odd, but I will improve. I will try to work on them more, and I will improve. But there you go, the Japanese kit. And then next is the collage. I love doing collage. I usually do on like a digital collage paper, but this one I actually do it by hand. I use I want to see the tear and all that, and I want to do like a hand tear collage. So it turned out nice. It really nice printout. It may look different on the screen or photo. I'm not a very good photo taking, but print out. This is on inkjet. I love it. It's beautiful. This is like a calendar, old calendar. Don't you just love this handwriting? And then this is like, it's so yummy. And then I'll say oishi. Oishi means delicious, yummy. And then when you ask desu ka, you put the word desu ka in the back. Oishi desu ka? That's, yes, this is yummy. Look at that. I love it. I love these. I don't know. I'm just so happy with this collage kit. And then on the public domain, it has a Japanese designer for pottery or ceramic, and it has this drawing, and then I thought it goes so well, like the drawing, the all in watercolor painting. So I just add that to that. The same as these. I love this vase. It's like a halfway done painting. The painting wasn't that old. I think it was late 1800 to 1910. I think, if I remember correct. My brain don't remember that much anymore. So that beautiful. I love it. I just love. So you get eight plain one, and then 8 with design images, but you will get like an 8 plain of collage, solid collage. I love these vase design. And this one is very blend in, but I still love it. Like, you know, you can make up a page, or you can make a tag cut up and still see the design, or journaling card, and you still see design. I love it so much, this kit. And then I have this thing built in my system for quite some time, that I want to try and do, is the advertisement, newspaper advertisement collage. And maybe you can tell me how bad or good, but someday I look at it, I like it, and someday what I was thinking. But I mean, overall, I'm happy, but not like the Japanese one. And this is the collage from newspaper, advertising from newspaper. These are from the school journal Herald. If you're getting the paper bundle, you will get two issue of that in your kit, So check out my paper bundle, that you will have this advertising in real physical item. This is from 1894, I think, the book. Well, it's 1891, but some of them may be early, some of them may be later. I kind of got this one out from the very back, so you it would be earlier than 1891 for sure. So, or maybe not, I don't know, I don't remember what's the earliest. But all this advertisement from there, see there, the school journal, this is 1894, so you get 1894, 30. And then I was trying to use Amity Bloom technique with gesso. So I think maybe like some of the page turned out really nice and some didn't. But you know what? If you play with jelly printing, maybe you can print something on this and then add to this. It will be really nice. And so I add to the edge to make it like, you know, you can make like a grungy journal page. Yeah, some of them I really like how it turned out, and some yeah, I took Amity Bloom course, and I highly recommend Art in Bloom, I think it's Art in Bloom course. I love that course. It's very complicated, a lot of video to go through, and usually when I take classes, I can finish in a week washing, but this I have to wash it and do it at the same time. But I just love it. I love that course so much. There, and that is the advertisement collage kit. Next is the music sheet collage. So I use a lot of collage music sheet, old book that I get from, these are the book that I have, and these are from Library of Congress. This is the piano roll that I have. So I used some of them, and this is like, it's no intention, but I just pulled out the piano roll, and then when I glue it on, after I glue it on, I just read, I think it's read all my labors and trials are over. I think it must be the word over. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like, you know, get it done, get it going. All done. Sometimes just meant something, right? Like I said to my husband this morning, because I was looking for garden glove a few weeks ago, and on Amazon I searched gardening gloves, and then some tool popping up, and then that tool just looked like what I used to use back home, and then I bought it, and then my husband said, why do we need another tool, right? So when we went out and do some gardening last week, and I broke my old tools, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, someone or my intuition told me that I need a new tool. So I did have a new tool to use while waiting for my old tool to be fixed. I know it sounds silly, but that's always happened. And here's another one. I love this black music sheet. It's just amazing. And yeah, and look at this one. And I am safe on that beautiful shore. I'm seriously that I did not read or pick out the word or anything. I just tear the sheet, and then I just glue it on, and then I just, like, you know, when I turn around and then I read, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is such a good motto or good word to live by, and feel safe that, you know, someone telling you something, that everything gonna be okay. And look at this. I know you can think I'm crazy, but I try to find my comfort. Look at, I just love this black music sheet so much. And then this one, love it. Love the collage. I mean, it is crooked here and there, but that's how you handmade thing, right? I know I like the digital one because it's so OCD of me, right? I'm like, everything has to be straight, but this is like really break my old rule, and then, you know, irritate myself to see things crooked. And then, oh, and I bought an artwork from Screech Owl with the commercial license, and I use it to go around. And then I found these images from public domain, and then I clean it up and I put it on. It's just beautiful. I love how it looks. This can be a journal page as well as cut it into, you know, your ephemera. So if you are making a music journal, this is good. This is a good one for you. And then this is from Screech Owl, but the other from, and then the lace also from Screech Owl. And I love this one a lot. Like, and then this one, and this one is beautiful too. So love. And then this one. And this is my favorite page. It is so simple, but it's so beautiful. I don't know. I just love it. And this one from the book I have, and it was handwritten note. It's so delicate, right? It's like some of the note that was handwriting. Yeah. And this grand piano took me like a day to clean it up because it has so many stuff around it. So that's it. The 4 kits already in my shop if you want to check them out. And I also have announcement. I asked 2 people to be my design team, and they will represent me here and there. It's not a like a serious thing. It's just something that I want to try out. And the name is Wendy McLeod. I think McLeod. I think. Wendy, can you tell me if I say your last name correct? I will link both of them down in the description box if you would go and check their channel out. And then the other person is Debbie Flesher. Debbie is, her channel is DN's Design. So they both will help me and then be my what do you call, a tester for my kids. I love it when I can bounce back my idea back and forth with my team, and then I just want to develop a better kit that fit the needs, because it's so hard because I don't journal. I love making the journals, but I don't journal myself, so I don't really know what's missing, what is like what would be more useful for the journaler. How you call, not journalist, right? It's the journal writer, the journaler, journal person who write the journal. What's the word? Anyway, so the 2 ladies just join me, and please go visit their channel and give them some love too. And I'm super hype about it. And yeah, and then we're gonna do our May word. So what would that be? What my next month will bring me. So I hope you join me in with me with the password. Say no. Say no. Say no. Okay. Okay, I should say no to myself, my want. I think right now, when I'm going through depression, I tend to shop. So I shop a lot. I buy, and okay, maybe I will start with that. I will start with say no to myself, not tempting to buy something that I want. Just something that I need. I cannot make the want into the need, and I need my husband to be my witness for this. And then I'm gonna say no to any bullying, and say no to any post that it's bother me. I know I've been posting on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook. One is my original one, which is my personal one, and then I have my business one, which is Took's Craft Table, that most of you are joining me there. And so if I rant in Thai, I would go to my personal Facebook and rant. And the past couple weeks I've been going there and dumping my dump there. So I'm not gonna do that, because when sometimes I read somebody else post that not nice, I didn't like it. So I'm gonna try really hard to not do that. I'm gonna say no to myself, not doing that, because I don't need to make everybody feel bad with me. You know what I mean? Everybody already have their own issues. And but anyway, and yeah, that would be a really hard one for me, because I'm so easygoing, and I tend to say yes to every request, or people ask me anything. I would jump in and maybe time to say no to a lot of stuff. This would be a good testing. So let's say how many no I can say for this month. So come and join me and say no to all the bullying and bad vibe. So we can have fun and enjoy life, right? Okay, so we'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna try my hardest to finish Mrs. Cox DT, and then we'll come and do a flip through. And so tomorrow they call for rain, so there won't be any gardening, but I want to do some slow stitching projects that I've been behind, and I will come in and share with you what I've done. And yeah, so we'll see you, and hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and stay positive, stay safe, and stay warm because it's snowing everywhere in May. Bye for now.